Hello everybody, welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. I am here once again with another challenge. Joining me today is Suki. We tried to get Pyro in here, he said no, which means that you're not going to be seeing him in challenges for a bit. I'll explain why in a second, but first, Suki, say hello.
What's up?
Alright, so I should probably get into why you're not going to be seeing Pyro for a little bit. Basically, at least in Forza challenges. Basically, what is happening is this is the first challenge in a series of challenges that I have not so shamelessly stolen from AR12. Nick, I am sorry, but you just make really good challenges. Please don't sue me. All of these challenges are kind of connected in a way, and I wanted to keep score for who wins what challenges. So we're not just going to have people randomly join and leave through each challenge. So it's just going to be me and Suki for a bit. If you miss Pyro, go over to his solo channel or check out our Minecraft content. We just started a Minecraft series together. That video is going to be coming out most likely in a couple of days. But anyway, Suki, I have not explained to you what the challenge is, have I?
You have no, no, you have not.
Alright, so I thought that since. Well, I didn't think this. Nick came up with this idea and I'm just stealing it. Basically, um, since Forza Horizon 5 is nearing the end of its lifespan, we're getting the last few major updates for it in a couple of months, or at least like in a month. I thought that it would be cool to go through the history of not Forza Horizon, but the history of automobiles in general. We are going to go through the entire history of automobiles in this game, starting all the way back from the oldest cars and ending this series at the newest cars. Ba-
Ooh.
Basically, every single week, we're going to go through a different decade of vehicle starting at the 1940s and ending in the 2020s.
Alright, alright.
And as I have kind of just let slip there, this first challenge is going to be 1940s. However, you'll probably notice, the astute viewers among you, that if you go into your garage or go into like the auto show and sort by year, we're starting at the 40s, but we're missing the 30s and the 20s. Well, I just decided, you know what, we're going to kill three birds with one stone, and you are allowed to use any car from the 1940s, the 1930s, or the 1920s, because
Alright,
there's
alright.
not enough cars in each section to do them individually, except for maybe the 30s, but all of those are really expensive, and I don't know if Suki has them.
I
uh,
have one car from the 30s.
yeah,
That was a bitch to get.
yeah. So, I'm assuming it's the Ford Coupe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just gonna group them all three sections in one. Your rules are as follows.
Uh-huh.
You can select any car from the 40s, 30s, or 20s. However, you must upgrade to the top of B class, and you cannot swap your engine, your drivetrain, or your tires.
Alright.
So we can only go up to the top of B class. My first instinct, honestly, is going to be the five window coupe, but I kind of don't want to do that. I could go with this. I could do the Willies. I don't really want to do the Willies though. I kind of want to be a bit unique. But we can't engine swap. Yeah, we can't engine swap, so I don't think the Willies is going to be the right play. Let me. There is one car that I don't know what this thing is stock. That's the dually. I do not remember if this is A class stock or B class stock. Uh, let's see. Okay, it is B class. What do we have to work with? 400 horsepower, 4,600 pounds. Ooh, and it's like middle of B. Nah, that's not the play. That's not the play. I think honestly the play is probably going to be. I think we go with. I'm gonna go with the Napier, honestly. I think the Napier is gonna be a pretty good play, because at least in the early stages, because it's got a lot of horsepower and it doesn't weigh all that much. I mean, it weighs a pretty decent amount, but everything from this era weighs a lot. Um, Plus we won't need to like we can't engine swap. We can't drivetrain swap. We can't tire swap. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give myself thick ass tires, get as much grip as I possibly can, and then it's kind of just gonna be weight reduction because this thing weighs an absolute shit ton. And I need to bring that weight down. So we'll remove 500 pounds from the thing. Remove some more weight with the brakes. We're going to get our race suspension, which I think removes a little bit. Anti-roll bars is going to remove a bit. For clutch removes some. Not going to do that yet. Drive line, yep. Race diff. And then from here, focus on the power. And I'm actually going to go sport transmission because race transmission actually ruins our speed. So this is what we're working with. 3,800 pounds, 765 horsepower, as close to the top of B as we can get without drivetrain swapping or without tire upgrades. I think traction is definitely going to be our main issue. Traction and putting the power down is going to suck. I can try and mitigate that, lower the tire pressure a bit. Not too much. Yeah, 0 to 60 in 6 seconds is not really what you want to see. See if we can improve much. Oh, we do have pretty decent brakes, which will help. Do we have arrow? No, we do not have arrow. Okay. And then I'm also going to slap a paint job on here. Come on, I wonder what Suki's going to pick. Suki... I feel like he's going to go with the Willies, honestly. I kind of feel like that's an obvious pick. But if he does go with that, it's going to screw him. Because, at least for the first part of the challenge, because you can't engine swap. And I doubt the stock Willys engine is going to make all that much horsepower. Alright, we're both finished.
Yeah, this is. I don't know.
I'm a bit skeptical about mine as well. You see, they didn't go for quality control back in the 1940s. Oh.
What the fuck?
Well then. This... No, get your ass back here.
No, I'm changing. No, we are not doing this shit.
Why, you don't want to be... Clearly, if I went with it, it means it's a good choice. So, we most likely have close to the same stats.
Most likely.
But we will see. So you go first.
765 horsepower, 4,000 pounds.
Okay. And then your rear wheel drive.
Yep.
Alright. 765 horsepower, 3,886 pounds rear wheel drive. So this is going to be interesting. From the very limited amount of driving that I've done with this thing, literally just going from the garage to here, traction is going to be a problem. I mean, that's a bit obvious because we have 760 horsepower, a million pounds of torque, and we have tires from the 30s. So it can't be all that great.
No.
But Anyway, I think we should just get things started the same way that we always get things started. We're going to take these things. These used to be planes, so they're used to going down a runway. So let's take them down the runway into a drag race. And get away from this annoying Ford Lightning, whatever the fuck it is. It's cosplaying as a horse, I think. Come on, lightness. Oh, lightness is not helping me. That is not what I expected to
Wow.
happen.
Me neither.
Did you put the race transmission in it?
I put the 8-gear one.
Oh, see, I did the sport transmission because the race transmission murdered my stats for some reason. So, we have just done that, and apparently being heavier makes you a better, like, makes you faster? I don't
I,
understand how that works.
I don't understand physics, but physics is physics.
Physics don't exist in this game. I've made cars do backflips. Something that this car is actually very well known for is back in the day, this car actually, I believe, set the land speed record back in the day.
I think, yeah.
And it had, like, what, a 130 mile an hour top speed, something like that.
Yeah.
So we are going to see if we can break that record and who can break it by the highest amount. So head over to the other end of the highway and we're going to do a top speed test. Come on, give me the magical number. I got the magical number! I did it! Yes! Alright, I have my top speed. It'll be interesting to see if your weight helps or hinders you for this. Should I say mine first?
Yeah.
I reached 203 miles an hour.
Well, I lost
What
first time.
would you hit?
180.
Oh, wow, that was a massive difference.
Disappointment shot.
Oh, I've also just noticed you've gone with skinny tires too. You know how earlier we were talking about how the Sierra was a really good Pikes Peak car?
Yeah.
We're gonna test out how good of a Pikes Peak car this thing is.
All
We
right.
we are going to race our way up the mountain. Also, one thing that I've noticed about this car is when you're in the waiting screen where your car's just spinning around, it doesn't have headlights. They're just gone. This could be wonderful.
This
It
should
could
be
be torture.
interesting.
It's the accelerating out of the corners, as you have just found out, that is not so great. No, 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 Napier, no. No, please no. This is actually...
Strip it all down.
No, 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 Napier, no. Napier, no! And I've spun. Napier, no. Napier, no! This is not good.
It's Cam House versus Bandini all over again.
I nearly just spun
Come
out
on.
into that wall. No, maybe we don't. Oh god, maybe we don't. Oh god, no. Okay. Whew. I almost lost my cool there. But we have taken this thing on road, and I know what you're thinking. No, no, it's time to go off-road. No. No, it isn't.
I was gonna say drift.
Actually, yes, that is exactly what I was going to do. It is time to go drifting, which,
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry in advance. This is gonna suck. I will
Oh,
let
this is
pick whichever drift
slow.
zone you want.
Well, we're near the Tar Esta drift, like literally next to it. So
Wait, is that the... Oh, you want to do the mountain? Fail the drift. You get 1 attempt if you fail the drift zone. You get 0 points unless you like flip and die.
I, I, oh,
Did
I
you
didn't redo.
did you flip and die?
Said I want to go back to my roots.
Yep. This is gonna be sketchy as fuck.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right here. Oh. 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 Yeah. I don't know how I did that.
I don't know how I'm managing to drift this thing at all, I'm not gonna lie. It's not actually... I was gonna say, it's not actually, like, sketchy and spinning me out. Well, you win. That puts you at 2 points, and now we are halfway through this challenge and all tied up. So,
This is for the...
yeah, we are going to move... Before we go into challenge number 5, I'm gonna let you decide something.
Oh.
Before we go on to challenge number 5, you are allowed to do 2 things. One of them you have to do, and then the other I will let you decide. You must upgrade your car to A class, and
Uh-oh.
you know how I said before, no engine swaps, no drivetrain swaps, no tire swaps?
Yeah.
I will let you pick one of those things to unban. So you can either pick tire swaps or drivetrain swaps because there is no engine swap for this car. So which would you like to have access to upgrade your car into A class?
Drivetrain.
All right. That gives us both the ability to drivetrain swap. I will see you when back at the festival when you've finished that. I weigh a significant amount more than I did before, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. Right? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Very confident words coming from me over here. So, little known fact about the Napier Railton. Back in the day, in the 30s, it did actually race. It raced...
Well, yeah.
It raced the Bonneville Salt Flats to set 24-hour speed records. It also raced at a track in France to attempt the 24-hour record there. It raced in the Hong Kong Classic.
Oh shit.
And it also is most famous for racing at Brooklands back in 1933.
Oh snap.
This was a beach race, which meant that they were dealing with sand. It won several times and set the lap record in 1935 with a 1 minute 43 second lap time.
Wow.
Unfortunately, Brooklands was closed during World War II and was never reopened.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Sadly.
But
Unfortunately.
yes, but thanks to Forza Horizon 5 community members being awesome, we can bring it back and see this thing race in the modern day.
Bringing history back to life. Except
Indeed.
not like the night of museum, because that'd be pretty scary.
Yeah, that would be quite scary. I don't want to deal with all the little men.
What did you say?
Well,
Why
it's
did you
true.
say it like that?
What else was I supposed to say? I can't say midgets, they're even shorter than that.
They're technically miniatures.
Also, you were very fast. How did you get to 798?
Fix my trip.
Well, I did that too, and I'm at 745. Hey, so editing Jack here, just letting you guys know what happened because I'm not going to address it in the video. basically what happened is Suki, when he went to upgrade his car to the top of A class or as far in A class as he could get, accidentally swapped on rally tires without noticing, which obviously is not allowed. But I will say that it didn't help his performance all that much, and I actually caught it after this event. So he only used it in one event, and he also didn't gain the point in this event. Spoilers, sorry. So I didn't punish him for it, unlike something that you're going to see in a uh, future video where there's a similar thing like this, except it had a much bigger impact. You'll know it when you see it, and yeah, just letting you guys know what happened. Enjoy the rest of the video.
A 10-lap race?
I didn't actually know this was 10 laps. Oh god, I'm so sorry. No,
I just kissed the colorful fucking pole.
no, we're also bringing the World War II mentality back. I'm trying to murder you.
No, I hope your mac and cheese has no cheese in it.
I hope that the next time you buy a loaf of bread, it's only end pieces.
Okay, I don't mind that. I can make grilled cheese out of that. You really thought that would have affected me?
I hope that both sides of your pillow are uncomfortably warm.
Okay.
What? Alright, fine. How about this?
Well, then I sleep with a...
I hope that the inside of your house is warm enough to where you're uncomfortably hot, but not warm enough to where you start sweating and cool off. So you're just stuck in this muggy torture.
That's pretty much what I sleep in anyway. Because of the fireplace.
You are a psychopath. What is wrong with you? I've got nothing.
Wake up to reality.
The reality of you're incredibly unhinged. Okay, actually, how long are these laps? We're still on lap 1. Do we want to call it at 3 laps, or do we want to do all 10?
I think 3 laps will suffice, because this is a bit,
long?
Rewind.
Oh god! Oh, I was not paying attention.
Like,
oh shit. Ow, fuck. Ow, shit.
Him speaking threw off my focus.
Well, I also got my focus thrown off. Thankfully, I still have my Fiesta, so we'll be fine. Alright, so that is... point for me. So it is 3-2 currently, with 3 challenges left. Actually, pretty close so far. That was quite the entrance. Alright, so challenge number 6. It is 3-2, by the way. This is very close so far. Challenge number 6. Yeah, probably is the closest challenge we've had so far. So, wait a minute. Hey, Suki. Why do you have different tires?
I do not have different tires.
You do, actually. The treads on your tires is different than the tread on my tires. You have rally tires on.
That's impossible. I did not switch tires.
You did, actually.
Fucking cat! Well, let me check my tires.
There is also the fact that you are, like, 40 PI above me. Well, anyway, now that we're using the correct things, these vehicles, as I had said previously, used to be planes, and yours has already shown that it really, really, really wants to fly. So we're gonna let him do that. We're gonna go down to the airport, have him launch off the danger sign, and feel what it's like to be a plane again. Fast travel to the fast travel board, make your run down the runway, hold your brakes in the air, hold your brake and or your handbrake in the air until you stop. It is not about your distance, it is about where you stop. And yeet off at over 160 miles an hour, holding the brakes. Oh, I got a really good slide, actually. And it appears that you did not get as good of a slide. So that is another point for me. It is currently 4-2. However, you can still come back. We have 2 challenges left. Why did I just... That's not what I meant to do. Alright, yeah. We still have 2 challenges left. If you win both of these next challenges, we will go to a tiebreaker. Back in the day, in 1933, when you could buy these cars, they were kind of a pain to drive. You see, they didn't have a reverse, and they also didn't have front brakes, so it was pretty painful to drive them. However, in Forza, you can make it less painful because they actually have all 4 brakes and they can go backwards. We're gonna add some pain back into the Napier Railton, and we're going to play everybody's favorite map, the Tower.
5 minutes like usual?
Yep, 5 minutes like usual. Stop when the timer hits 5. Whoever is higher up gets the point. I don't even know if these cars are going to be able to make it. I've never tried it in something like this.
First things for everything, right?
Can it even make the loop? Okay, it can. Barely. I don't actually know if I can make this jump. I'm just gonna sit here. Because I don't know if I can make this jump. Now, you know what? We can go for it. Okay, it did in fact make it. No, 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 no.
What?
I'm stuck.
No, I'm satisfied where I'm at. I'm not moving.
I'm stuck. Okay. Oh. Okay, time.
I don't think I'm really close to you, though.
You don't want to know where I ended up.
Oh, brother, don't get
Yeah. Hi, how's it going?
Yeah,
Look
I
at
was literally beneath you.
look at my where my rear tires are.
Hey, buddy, I'm still standing.
Yeah. Notice how neither of them are on the ground? I am bothered by the fact that I lost that drag race at the very start. I'm also bothered by the fact that I lost the drift at the very start. So, I'm gonna let you pick. I want my revenge on at least one of these events. So I'm gonna let you pick which one we end with.
Alright, let's do a drag race.
Alright. And you know, since we're in cards that are planes, I think it's only fitting we do the airport drag race. I have faith in the ability of my Napier to defeat yours a second, or not a second time, to get my revenge and not get defeated a second time. If I do, I'm gonna be so sad. Once again, you get the stronger launch, but I think I can get you in top end speed.
I want my iPhone to be back.
Come on, Napier, come on. Oh. Oh, I'm gaining. Oh, I'm gaining. Goodbye, sir. Revenge is mine. Let's go.
And the challenge is done, everyone. Have a good night.
That was quite the unceremonious outro. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please remember to like, subscribe, share the video, you know, do all the things YouTubers tell you to do. Also, check out the Minecraft series that will be releasing probably the same day this video releases. With Pyro, because he's missing out on Forza challenges right now, unfortunately. Also, uh, reactions to Infinity Train Season 2 are on our to-do list. I'm not entirely sure when those are going to happen, but we have not forgotten about it, rest assured. It will be happening at some point.
Some point.
Hopefully by the end of this month, we will have gotten Season 2 started. I am not making any promises though. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all very much, and we're going to see you guys next time.